Hello and welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're a returning visitor, welcome back. Please consider subscribing. This is the nutrition part of our segments. I had gotten to a point in my life where I was drained and tired all the time. It got to the point where I felt like maybe something inside of me that had just drained my energy, that just zapped my energy, to where I really couldn't do anything. I was lethargic. It was bad. And so one day I went into prayer and I asked the Lord to just help me, get my strength back. And one day he gave me this idea, and now I'm giving it to you. It changed my life, and it's just beginning. Like, I have more strength now than I've had in many years. So this is the instructions that I felt like the Lord gave me, and it worked. He told me to eat 4 apples a day. Actually, he started me out by saying, eat a fruit breakfast. And I was like, eat fruit? Just fruit for breakfast? Like, I didn't want to do that. It just wasn't something I was willing to change up. I liked what I was eating for breakfast, and especially having meat and stuff. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having meat for breakfast, but he told me to have a fruit breakfast. So I picked apples. So when I decided that would be my fruit of choice, and it's cost efficient, or for lack of better words, it was cheaper to buy apples, the Lord told me to eat 4 apples a day. And I'm eating this on an empty stomach. Like, I'm not eating nothing else before the apples. The apples come first. Now, I was able to eat something else afterwards, so I'm still pretty new to just having a fruit breakfast. But let me tell you, I saw a dramatic difference after a short period of time. So being that I didn't like just sitting there and just biting into an apple and eating like 4 apples, because apples can be pretty hard, and it's a lot of work trying to eat 4 apples, especially if you're eating big apples. Just I just didn't want to do it. So what I did is I started cutting my apples up and into smaller pieces. And if I'm not mistaken, the Lord even told me not to eat the skin. And I think that's because of the pesticides. I didn't get like organic apples or anything like that. And then he told me to specifically get red delicious apples. So those are the type of apples I've eaten. And when stores would like run out of that particular type of apple, I ended up getting Cosmic Crisp. That was pretty good. So, but mainly I stuck with Red Delicious. When I started eating those Red Delicious apples every morning for breakfast, let me tell you something. I would say after 3 to 4 days when I first started, I mean, I had strength. I had my energy back. I couldn't believe I had my strength back. I just couldn't. I just couldn't believe it, and it was really cleansing me. And I'm into cleansing and stuff like that. But man, when I tell you those apples, really, just eating those apples, they really gave me my strength back. And when I went through a period where I went out of town and I didn't keep up with it, you know, it is a lot of work chopping up all those apples every morning. Because I mean, I was eating like 4 apples. And I've even tried eating like 2 or 3. It's not the same. Four is it. And he told me, no matter the size, eat 4 apples. So that's what I've been doing. And when I went through a period of time when I didn't keep up with it, I went out of town and just kind of laxed on the apple thing. I'm telling you, I began to lose my strength again. So when I came back home from my trip and started back up again, this time it took a shorter period of time. If I can remember correctly, it took a shorter period of time for me to get my strength back. It only took about twice of eating the apples for breakfast. I skipped one day in between, just being lazy. But after that second day, I got like a moderate level of strength, and then that third day, I was back. I was back. I had my strength again. So I'm just telling you, you do this particular diet in the morning, and I still eat pretty much some of the same stuff I like to eat throughout the rest of the day or whatever. I haven't done any other drastic change to my diet yet, but just small changes could really make a difference. And this was one small change I have made that has made a big impact in my life. So there you have it. This is how you can get your strength back, your physical strength back. All right, that's my video. You guys have a great day and see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.